Well, hello again. Welcome. Let's start with chapter 5. Let me just zoom in. So, chapter 5 is a narrative of the generations of man on the day. Good, this is going to be so long. This is a narrative of the generations of man on the day that God created man in the likeness of God. He created him. Male and female, he created them. And he blessed them, and he named them man, Adam, on the day they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and he only that? I thought he lived longer. 130 years, and Adam lived 130 years. And he begot his likeness after his image, and he named him Seth. And the days of Adam were, after he begot Seth, were 800 years. 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Adam that he lived were 930, and he died. Oh no, so he lived 930. Whoa, it's a really long lifespan. I mean, it's like, let's see what the average lifespan is in Iraq. I mean, the current lifespan in Iraq, which is modern day Mesopotamia, it's about 69 years. So if Adam lived 930, presumably, so 930 divided by 69. So that's a lifespan of about 13 people. So it means that his kidney function declined 13 times slower than a current human. It's really awesome. I mean, he probably didn't have atherosclerosis or any of that stuff. That's really amazing. I wish we could live that long. Anyway, and Seth lived. Who's Seth? Oh yeah, that guy. Instead lived 105 years, and he begot Enosh. And Seth lived after he had begotten Enosh 807 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Seth were 912, and he died. So he lived 18 years less than his father. And Enosh lived 90 years, and he begot Kenan. So these guys, they had children until they were 90. And then they lived for hundreds of years. That's really cool. And Enosh lived 90 years, and he begot Kenan. Kenan, this guy. And Kenan, 800, and Enosh lived after he had begotten Kenan 815 years. And he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. He lived less than Adam, 25 years less. And Kenan lived 70 years, and then he begot Mahalalel. Dear God, I'm not accustomed to these names. So, Mahalalel, this guy. And Kenan lived after he had begotten Mahalalel 840 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Kenan were 910, and then he died. And Mahalalel lived 65 years, and he begot Jared. Yeah, that guy here, Jared. And Mahalalel lived after he had begot Jared 830 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. So we can probably calculate the rate of decay of each one of them. We'll probably do it later. Jared lived 162 years. After he begot Enoch, and he begot Enoch, and Jared lived after he had begotten Enoch 800 years. He begot sons and daughters. I think begot means like father. Let's check. Yeah, father. And Jared lived after he had begotten Enoch 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65, and then he begot Methuselah. How do you say this? Sorry, this is in Spanish. Methuselah. How do you say it?
Methuselah. Methuselah. Methuselah.
Okay, Methuselah. And Enoch lived 65 years, and he begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after he had begotten Methuselah 300 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365. What happened, man? I mean, the lifespan just went down. Yeah, here it is. Jared, Enoch, Methuselah. Let's see. And Enoch walked with God, and he was no longer, for God had taken him. Methuselah lived, Methuselah lived 187 years, and he begot Lamech. And Methuselah lived after he had begotten Lamech 782 years. And he begot sons and daughters, and all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. So he was an outlier. He lived more than his forefather Adam, which he only lived 930. So this guy, he was really healthy. And Lamech lived 182 years, and he begot a son. He named him Noah, saying, "This one will give us rest from our work and from the toil of our hands from the ground, which the Lord has cursed." And Lamech lived after he had begotten Noah 595 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So, yeah, they had really long lifespans, all of them, well, most of them, at least by conventional standards. I was really curious what would happen to society if we could all live that long. That would be really interesting, but I'm sure we need to do some sort of mechanism to be kept in place so that bad people cannot overrule over the good people. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was chapter 5. I would really appreciate your cryptocurrency donations so that we can keep the content coming. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment, whatever you wish. Thanks for your attention.